We're here with Coach Teasley and Devin Merriweather of the Stillman Tigers after their round of 32 loss. Coach, an opening statement about the effort that it took just to get to this moment.
No, like I told our guys in the locker room just a few minutes ago, how proud I was of them. There's a lot of other teams that wish they would play in today, and we were one of the fortunate ones to be able to. And we were just proud of the way they worked all season to get here. It's a long journey, and they deserved it. So I was just proud of that.
You guys were able to get it down to a 2-point game in a ridiculously hostile environment. Talk about the effort it took from your team to bring it to that point.
No, you sit here and basketball's a game of runs, and we just knew that we had to go on a run late if we was going to get back in the game, and those guys just did everything they could to chip away and get back in it. And fortunate for Thomas Moore, they hit big shots at the end to win it. And I was telling him outside, we had hands in every face. We call that at practice, good defense, better offense, and they made shots down the stretch, and hats off to them.
And Devin, for you, after being held to nothing yesterday, at least on the scoring side, you exploded in this game. Just talk about the effort that you were able to put forward and really shine when the lights were burning bright.
I just feel like it was just more of my team. Like, if you didn't look at the stat sheet, they went for like 30 yesterday, so I knew like they was gonna key in on him, so somebody else gonna have to step up. So I just one of the guys that made shots today.
Talk about this team and the fact that you guys have battled not just tough competition in this tournament, but also your entire season. You're battling really tough teams that are highly ranked in the NAIA. Let's talk about what it means to play for the Tigers and in those tough environments.
I remember Stillman felt like Stillman gave me the opportunity when nobody else did. They took me in like I was on their own, and I felt great for them.
Open up to the media, Dan.
So you have a, I think 10-2 run and then a 25-11 run. Do you get the sense, does it make it harder to play that well, have the chance to almost get there and then you don't quite get there? Is that a harder loss?
Well, the way we look at it is we are about energy and effort and making the most of our opportunities. And I think our guys did that. We tell them all the time, if you don't win, you don't lose, you learn. And that's what we live by. And, Thomas Moore did a good job tonight. They kept us off the boards. Second chance points was the difference in the game. And, they just played more physical than we did tonight. And hats off to them. They did a great job. And that's a great team we just played. And to me, it was two great teams. And it was anybody's game to that, to those two big shots fell. And, so, I was proud of our guys. And yeah, you're disappointed because you don't get to move on, but it's not a bad disappointment. You still have, a lot of pride in your players and them believing in the system and doing what you ask them to do. And I'll never forget, like I told them, this team right here, because, it was such a tough year for them. We had the toughest schedule in the country, and just to be here, it was a blessing. And these guys were able to perform, and I was just happy for that.
So you're used to playing tough games. I didn't notice. Did you have a single fan in the stands?
Yeah, we did. We had two. We had one of our players' uncles, and then we had an alumni from that's from Stillman that moved to Cincinnati. So we had two.
Yeah.
So, and they were loud too. So I don't know how you missed them.
Okay. But you guys are out there on your own. You're battling on your own. There's not,
Well, I'll say this. I'll say this about Thomas Moore, and I've been to a lot of places. This has really been a good experience for our team. There was zero negativity. They were rooting for Thomas Moore, and it was zero negativity. And I've been in a lot of games, and I think this is one of the few times that I've been in one to where it really was zero negativity toward our team. And we knew the game, no matter what happens on the outside, these guys know that the game's decided in between those lines. So really, that don't affect us anyway. We work on that a lot, just being focused on playing inside those lines, and the better team won tonight. They just were physical, they played hard, and they hit shots down the stretch when they needed to.
Yeah, because it's not easy to stop when the other team gets on the kind of run you guys were on. That's not easy to stop that. You guys, you just felt like everything was going in, didn't you?
Yes,
you were in that zone.
Yes, sir.
And they executed too. you saw our looks that we got. We got some great looks tonight. Just the ball didn't go in, and sometimes they don't go in. You know, and that's one of those nights with these guys. But just their effort and execution this week was unbelievable, and they really worked hard on that. We got every look we wanted, and you know, if it don't go in, it don't go in. But I was just proud of the way to get that look.
We'll do one more for each.
I'm good.
Devin, I just want to ask you, you're listed as a senior, and I always have to say that in today's day and age, you're listed as a senior. Talk about you, man. Do you happen to have another year left? What's your future plans? And hopefully basketball's a part of it, my man.
Nah, I don't know why I knew y'all were going to ask me that. He wanted y'all to ask me that too, so I could like you said, I'm listed as a senior, but yeah, I got another year. Do I know what I'm going to do yet? Nah, not for sure, so.
So tell me about your time at Stillman. How did you enjoy it and everything like that? You talked about them bringing you in as a family and stuff.
Best 3-4 years of my life, man. I can't even tell you no story. Like, I got a weird story how I got at Stillman.
We're all ears, man.
No,
This is your time, man.
What you,
no, you go ahead.
What I'm saying, you was the assistant coach, did you?
Yeah,
First.
yeah.
He was the assistant coach when I came to the trial. I'm thinking I played pretty decent, you know. I ain't get no call, ain't nobody text me, nothing. So I'm telling you the truth, I'm about mad now. I'm mad. Like I know I done killed everybody in the trial, ain't nobody called me, this, that, and the third. Then I think you ended up getting a coaching job, and then he called me. At the time I was working. So he called me, tell me he wanted to sign me. That was the first time. Like, I ain't want to leave my job. Cause you know, I'm fresh out of high school, tight, making money. I feel like I'm decent. They play a whole season. I end up going to Stillman for like a charity game or something like that. And they end up calling me again and asking me like, what you doing? They said, you still interested in basketball? I'm like, yeah, kind of, sort of, blase. Me and a friend of mine came to, it was Stillman inside his truck. That's where I signed my scholarship in his truck. Probably like 3 years ago, man. Probably the best decision I ever made.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he said he was up the road. He said, I'll sign with you Monday. I said, no. Come on right now. I got the paper sitting right here.
Because you know, you give me the money, I might change my mind, you know?
So we were blessed to get him.
Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for
Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations, great year.
Yeah, I appreciate that.